Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I hereby call this meeting to order at this time. Thank you for being here. We have 4 commissioners with us. Mr. Stockton is on the phone. And so we will have our Pledge of Allegiance, as always, and the Lord's Prayer. Then we will get into business. Pledge allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lord's Prayer. Our Father,
who art
in heaven,
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
We do have a quorum, but we're still going to ask our attorney to read the resolution that conducts a electronic, since Billy Wayne is on the phone, while we want to make sure that he, or everybody involved, we're doing this by order of Governor Lee. So, John.
Whereas a novel coronavirus designated COVID-19 as a worldwide pandemic with numerous cases in Tennessee and 20 cases in Monroe County, and whereas on March the 20th, 2020, Governor Bill Lee signed Executive Order number 16, which suspends the requirements of the Tennessee Open Meetings Act to the extent necessary to allow any governing body subject to the requirements of the Act, including municipal governing bodies, to meet and conduct essential business by electronic means if the body determines meeting electronically is necessary to protect the health, safety, and welfare of Tennesseans in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Whereas on March the 22nd, 2020, Governor Bill Lee signed Executive Order 17, which orders that persons in the state of Tennessee shall not participate in gatherings of 10 or more people. Whereas the coronavirus constitutes an immediate and significant danger to the health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of the city of Sweetwater, and whereas extraordinary measures must be taken to contain COVID-19 and prevent its introduction into the city of Sweetwater, including the isolation of groups of individuals greater than 10, now therefore be it resolved that the May 4th, 2020 meeting of the Board of Commissioners of the city of Sweetwater, Tennessee shall be conducted by the electronic means of a telephone conference called 423-205-3006 in accordance with the published notice of this meeting.
Thank you, John. We do need a motion for this resolution. Do I hear one?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and second. In discussion? If not, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed likewise. Motion does carry. We will now review the minutes for the April meeting. You've had a chance to look those over, I hope, and everything looks in order. Is there a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve. Second.
Motion made and second. In discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed likewise. Motion does carry. We have distributions for April in your packet. The recorder will read the report. Jessica?
In the general fund, page 1, A&S Auto Body and Towing, $5,391.43. That's an insurance claim which will be reimbursed. Further down that page, there's a payment to Cigna for employee and employer health insurance, $48,426.58. On page 2, we made a purchase at Dogwood Ridge Tree and Landscape. This is for part of a tree grant, $1,525. That is reimbursable. We also made a payment to East Tennessee Security Solutions, $4,623 for security cameras. Further down that page, Jackie Jones, there was a vehicle that we opened bids for in a previous meeting for the fire department. And that payment was made $14,893.06. There was also a payment to JSH Web Designs and Kendra Moreau. Both of those were part of the Placemakers Grant, $2,750 and $925.52, and 100% of those two will be reimbursed by the grant. On page 3, towards the bottom of the page, we made our annual debt payment. This is a 6-month payment. We make 2 a year to First Horizon Bank, $85,568.54. On page 4, we made our annual lease payment on the police vehicles to Ford Motor Credit Company, $56,544.13. We also had our monthly fuel payment, $6,744.40. There's nothing else significant in the general fund. In State Street Aid, we made a payment to Weiser Company for $9,982.53. That's on the High Street sidewalk project, and 80% of that will be reimbursed. Nothing.
Morgan,
Yes, sir.
can I interrupt and ask you, is this the last payment?
Probably not.
You don't think so? Would it?
They just came this week and did their final punch list, so we'll probably have one more payment to the contractor and one more payment to the consultant.
Thank you.
Drug fund, nothing significant. Home grant, we started construction on one of the stick-built houses. There was a payment made to McCarter Enterprises, Inc., $30,100. This is a reimbursed grant at 100%, so the city has no match in this, and they have already forwarded the funds in that, so that's money already in an escrow account. So we are not having any cash flow needs with that particular grant because the money is actually paid up front on that one. In the tourism fund, there was one payment made to Valley Printers for some of the supplies for the World Tourism Conference, $1,600.66. And then in solid waste, our payment out for the month was $22,593.89 for garbage pickup fees and some dumpster cost of $220 and $1,830.11. Any other questions?
Okay, thank you, Jessica. Any discussion, any questions? Is there a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed likewise. Motion does carry. There is no old business on the agenda. In new business, we have received funding from the state of Tennessee as a result of the virus, the impact on our local economy. We have a resolution to pass to accept this funding to be designated to capital projects for public safety. We will have 1 year to spend the funds, which will be received next July. Is there a motion to approve the resolution to apply for the state funds for public safety?
I'll make a motion to apply for the grant. Second.
Are there any discussion? If not, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed likewise, motion carries. The CDBG committee opened the bids received for the facade grant at 4 p.m. today. We have 2 projects in the CDBG grant that we took rebids on. The first project is the Woodrow McCoy building facade work. We received 1 bid from VWCA Construction. The total bid for scope A, B, C, D, and E is $99,755.15. The grant contract allows for project A through D for a maximum grant of $52,750. Is there a motion to approve this bid for the grant's maximum?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed likewise, the motion does carry. The next bid on the CDBG grant is for the window replacement at the Scruggs building. The grant allows for $24,000 on this project. We received 2 bids. The CDBG committee opened the bids this morning. The first bid is from Pinnacle Home Improvements, whose bid was $8,430 for 6 windows, or 17 windows for $23,885. The second bid is from Hiwassee Windows and Doors. The bid for 6 windows is $20,407.14. Is there a motion regarding this bid? Which one are we bidding on?
So this is the windows at the Scruggs building, yeah. So 2 bids, and the committee does recommend that you accept the low bid, which is from Pinnacle for the grant maximum, which is $23,885, and the grant will pay up to $24,000 for it.
So moved.
Second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed likewise, motion carries. Our next item is paving bids for various streets. We have received 5 bids. A street department committee review has reviewed these bids earlier today. First bid is from A&A Asphalt totaling $210,499. The second bid is from Harrison APAC totaling $164,300. The third bid is from DuraCap totaling $153,500, $53,500. The fourth bid is from PRI Pavement totaling $169,080. The final bid is from Rogers Group totaling $135,000. Commissioner West, you've had a chance to review these bids, look them over. Do you have a recommendation and a motion?
Yeah, I recommend that we accept the Rogers Group and do there's 4 different sections of the streets. The streets was from Highway 11 at the red line to the High Street to the Sweetwater High School. 1 bid from the top of the street or 100th Street, 100 feet past Lamore Street to the cemetery entrance is the bid. Wright Street from Smith Street to the, I guess that it would be Fire Street. And Moore Street would be from Smith Street to Brewster Street. That's a good bid, and I encourage the board, and I make a motion we accept that bid.
Second.
Any more discussion? If not, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed likewise, motion does carry. One final item tonight is the ordinance to adopt the budget on first reading. The Comptroller's Office has requested that we use our same timeline for the budget adoption. You also know that our budget is heavily dependent on sales tax, and I asked the recorder to review the sales tax timing. Jess, you got any comment on that?
Just as a reminder, the reason the mayor is recommending that we wait until the end of June to pass it, we're passing it on first reading in May in order to stay with our original timeline, which is what the comptroller is requesting we do, and still have it passed by June 30th. I will not get numbers for the March sales tax until May 19th, and then I'll get numbers for the April sales tax on June 19th, which is the Friday before our Monday called meeting. So I don't know that March is going to deviate that much because so many people were out buying things still in March, but in April I feel like that's when we'll have a better snapshot about how much this impacted our sales tax revenue. So I would rather us wait to pass the budget until after we've seen those June numbers, which will be the revenue that was spent here in town in April. So I think it's important that we get that information in before we pass it on final reading, but I do recommend that we go ahead and pass it on first reading tonight.
That said, we are waiting for more information but have removed the capital improvement projects and restricted existing purchases. Once we review how sales tax has been impacted, we can adjust these lines before passage in June. I would propose to schedule final reading and the public hearing for June 22nd, the June 22nd meeting, to allow as much time as possible to gather data. Is everyone prepared to make a motion to first reading tonight? Have first reading tonight? Is there a motion? Thank you, Billy. Commissioner Stockton has made the motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Any discussion on it? If not, I'll ask for a vote. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Roll call vote on this, yeah.
Commissioner Hughes,
Aye.
Commissioner Mosier,
Aye.
Commissioner Richardson,
Aye.
Commissioner West, Commissioner Stockton.
Motion carries. That's all the business on the meeting agenda for tonight. Again, I want to say these have been some tough times, and Jess and I have been talking along with some of the commissioners. We feel like our sales tax is going to be down somewhat due to this virus, but also there has been a great influx from some of our businesses too, in our restaurants, and we wish all of our businesses well. We'll just have to wait and see. John, you got any report you need to make on anything?
No, I'm in good shape.
Okay, good. Anything else come forward, the board? If not, we are adjourned. Thank you.